Clay, what's up? It's Carl. Just wanted to say, hey, welcome to Faith Geeks. Science versus religion. It seems that not everyone, but there are scientists out there who believe that it's a choice. It's a choice between science or religion, or it's a choice between intelligence or faith. On my personal stance is that's a misconception completely. So I just wanted to get your opinion on it, man, and see what you had to say about it. Well, there's already this tear in the church between the young earth creations and the people that don't believe in young earth creationists, and the literalists versus the non-literalists. And so I think there's always going to be that common miscommunication within the church, which I think is, whatever. It is what it is. One of my personal opinions is, regardless of whatever science figures out, it doesn't take away the authority of Scripture. And what John Lennox says to this point is John Lennox, who's a scholar, went to Oxford. He's just a brilliant guy, has his double doctorate in theology and mathematics. He's gone in debates with Richard Dawkins and a lot of the leading skeptics today. One of his biggest things is the more we know about science, the more we know how to properly interpret certain portions of Scripture. I find that very interesting, and I think there's a lot of truth in that. I think the more we learn about science, the more we're going to learn about our theology. And the more we learn about theology, we can potentially learn about science. Like, for example, just recently in the past 100 years, the whole Big Bang theory coming out. Don't quote me on 100 years, but I know with the radioactive decay that's been discovered that physicists have been actually able to prove that there was a beginning. And 2,000 years ago, when the Bible was written, it said right there, in the beginning. Richard Dawkins' response to this in the God debate was like, well, it was like a flip of a coin, so that's not that big of a deal. A friend of mine made a good point that, I think theology needs to catch up to science, and some science needs to catch up to theology. Some of you out there totally may disagree with me. Some of you skeptics might be like, you are a fool. But, I love my faith, and it's a joy for me. So any of you out there, I would love to hear what you have to say. Clay, if you get a chance, respond and let me know what you think of this topic. I really would love to talk to you more. Godspeed to all of you faith geeks in the woo.